Hello, Capricorn. This is a reading for Sun, Moon, and or rising signs in the sign of Capricorn for the new moon in Cancer energy, which is quite a powerful new moon. The energies along with this new moon, specifically talking about the strong conjunction to Black Moon Lilith, which represents the deep, suppressed feminine energy within all of us, not gender, but energy. So there's a lot of there's quite the mixed bag of energy currently, and let's see where you're at, Capricorn. These are general readings, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate for you, it's possible mental conflict wanted to come out. I'm going to put it back in the deck. But if it doesn't resonate for you, yet resonates with someone you're dealing with, the message can be flipped. I forget to mention these things, Capricorn, so sometimes I remember. Take what resonates for you, though. Leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate for you, try not to build a story. We already have enough things going on in our minds. If you'd like a personal reading, you can book through my website. I have the info in the description box. It is BeTheChange333.com. Let's go, Capricorn. What is going on with Capricorn energy? So we have foundations and achievements. I'm getting a lot of Saturnian energy here. It has to do with your foundation as a being here on earth, your feet on the ground, your internal foundation, as well as your home and other foundations you may have built. And the achievements that you have accomplished or that you're setting out to accomplish. So let's keep going. What's this all about, Capricorn? What's going on with Capricorn? Fulfillment of wishes. Well, that's a lovely card to come along with the foundation and achievements, Capricorn. It seems as though you may be getting a fulfillment of your wishes in the area of either your personal foundation, a foundation you may have been building or have already built, and the achievements that go along with whatever it is for you. There's some kind of desire or dream that you've been working towards to be fulfilled. And it's very emotional. I feel like you've got a lot of heart and soul into this, Capricorn, which most Capricorns do when they focus on work or something that they want to create, that they're all in. Sometimes a little too much, the blinders to the rest of life type of energy. But let's keep going, Capricorn. What is this all about? Such interesting energy. I try not to do readings or too many readings when we have a lot of energetic shifts going on, which I feel like today is definitely, the energy is constantly changing and shifting. As as it usually is, but sometimes we're in a specific energy for a while. That's not the case right now, Capricorn. Okay, anything else for Capricorn? Very interesting. Okay. We have discontent and boredom. And why is this? Mental conflict. Fell on the floor. Solar plexus at the bottom. Okay. We're going to dive into this a little deeper, Capricorn, but I'm going to go over the first initial spread with you, the way I'm interpreting the cards. So you have a project or something that you either are creating or trying to build as your foundation, meaning it could even be just spiritual. It could have you more grounded and rooted within yourself. Whatever it is, there's this deep desire for, it's very emotional. I feel like a lot of things have started to move and open up, gave you a sense of fulfillment. However, maybe you're at a period in time where things are slowing down or not going in the direction suddenly that you had hoped that they would. This creates a lot of conflict in the mind. And it has everything to do with your self-esteem, I'm also hearing self-control, but self-esteem, self-empowerment, it has to do with your confidence. And it seems like in the past, you had been deceiving yourself as to what power truly was, what strength truly was. Maybe you were wearing a mask yourself or someone you were dealing with. A false mask, you know, appearing to be on the outside, making yourself appear to be on the outside as a certain way. Let's dive a little bit deeper into this, Capricorn. This is getting interesting. I'm going to be using some newer cards I just received yesterday. It's called the New Chapter Tarot. They're really, really amazing cards. All right, let's go with Foundation and Achievements for Capricorn. Foundation and achievements for Capricorn. Capricorn, you may have been way fixated on this, on achieving a certain something. It could even be status, something telling me that has something to do with your internal stability, relying on whatever this is. Like that all or nothing attitude. Can you tell me more about Foundation and Achievements for Capricorn, please? Thank you. Four of Discs. So there's something that you're holding on to. You're really attached to. This could be an old version of you, an old way of doing things. I'm hearing an old way of doing things that does not work any longer, especially if you're more conscious. When we start to ascend to a higher frequency, the rules of the game starts to change a lot. So that's what I'm getting from the Four of Discs for you. Holding on to an old version of yourself, holding on to an archaic way of being or doing or thinking, expressing. Let's go on to fulfillment of wishes for Capricorn. A lot of times we forget when we learn new things about ourselves, new things about energy, and it resonates. That's one thing. But when we don't put those we don't integrate them into our lives or put them into practice, we fall back into what is familiar, just habitual even. For Capricorn, please. Fulfillment of wishes. What is this card telling us? Thank you. Queen of Swords, Knight of Discs. Capricorn, what I'm getting here is with the fulfillment of wishes, again, I feel like you might be a little bit too much in the mind, in your head, in your opinions, your strong opinions, judgments. They may be very well valid and true, but you're so convicted with your truth that there's not a lot of compassion, empathy, or emotional, it doesn't leave room. You're boxing yourself in with the Queen of Swords. Knight of Discs, I feel like because this is taking a long time, maybe you're picking up little bits at a time through your growth process, but it's really left you feeling discontent and bored with life or with your situation in life right now, which is then creating, you start to get frustrated, and I don't understand why this isn't working. Let's go with mental conflict. It's pretty cut and dry. And we do want to be patient with ourselves through these processes. There are a lot of great teachers out there that really help us to get out of our way, get out of the mind, pull back into the heart. King of Swords with the mental conflict. So same thing as Queen of Swords. Mental conflict. You're in your mind too much, Capricorn, in your head. And very, very strongly, you're really with the King of Swords. Yeah, there are certain truths and you have no problem expressing them, but you're only seeing things from one way, and that's your way. And again, the compassion, empathy, and care, or even the fact of seeing the bigger picture. It's not the people, places, and things that are giving you the frustration, Capricorn. Yes, on the surface they are, but see what they're actually showing you in a bigger, higher perspective. That is the key. All of those things that are frustrating are actually here to help you. So try not to blame or get frustrated or angry or like bash other people with your convictions. 3 of Wands at the bottom of this deck, Capricorn. So it is time for you to shift your direction. And it doesn't mean that whatever this foundation and achievements or whatever it is that you really desire that fulfills you, it doesn't mean that has to shift, but your mindset and the way you go about having your fulfillment of wishes has got to change. Drop down into the heart, release, let go of the mind, the old patterns, the old self, let that one go for good. I'm going to get an advice card for you, Capricorn. In a nutshell, that's what this is showing you. It goes much deeper, but you would need a personal reading for that. I hate to bring you in and then say, sorry, but these are just general readings, Capricorn. So let's get an advice card for you. from the Soul's Journey for Capricorn. Sometimes our minds can be really stubborn. They're very, 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 it's like computers. They're programmed. And it takes a lot of work and focus to reprogram. What an entire lifetime of programming has developed is unlearning everything, everything that you thought you knew. Surrendering to life and allowing life to show you what it is that you need to release, let go of, to see, to elevate, to move forward, and evolve. For all of us. Okay, Capricorn, I know what this card is already. It came out in an earlier reading, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. And I know it feels that way, especially when we're disconnected from other people. We are going through a major transformation and maybe even some disillusionment on events or people or things that you relied on or you thought were going to be one way, and all of that. It kind of brings us back into this isolation. But never fear, you won't be there for long. Know this card comes to you because you must be reminded that there's a difference between being lonely and being alone. Feelings of loneliness originate from a sense of not appreciating the most important person in life, you. If solitude seems like an affliction, you need to work on creating a healthy relationship with yourself. Only then will you attract others who will nurture your soul. If you don't develop a healthy relationship with yourself first, you will only draw unhealthy relationships to you. To create a healthy, positive relationship with yourself, you must begin to feel worthy of love. The pessimism of this physical dimension can affect your self-esteem if you don't have the strong conviction that you are valuable and meaningful. Don't view solitude as a weakness. It is merely your soul telling you that it is time to do some inner work and reevaluate your path before you start to shine. As you sit in the silence of your soul, you will realize that your spirit family, teachers, and guides are with you. You are never alone. So those are the messages that I have for you, Capricorn. Take good care of yourself and know that you are never alone, and that, what worked for you in the past, a way of being, a way of doing, a way of thinking, is most likely not going to at this time. You want to rise above and see from the bigger picture. What is life trying to show you? Deep down, take everybody else out of the equation, take the blame game out of the equation. What is life showing you? Thank you for joining me, Capricorn. If you do like this video, please click the like button. It really helps with the algorithms through YouTube, get the messages to pass through more, to more and more who may need to hear the messages. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That will help this channel grow and help me be able to offer more and more content on this channel for all of you. So take good care of yourself, Capricorn. Bye.